Hey, there we go. Hi, hello, welcome. I'm your host Lazbar, and we are going to do our show real quick tonight. Probably be a shorter stream, and then I closed the music because I was going to minimize it, and then I just straight up closed it. There we go. This is the album, The 29th Planet, which royalty free. I have a license for it. So we're going to rock this thing instead of the usual space church music, because I'm hoping, when this kicks in, man, this thing kicks in with some energy. So I'm hoping that energy will carry us through to the end of the stream. So hello, welcome. I got to move a few things around here in my home office, and then we can actually get going. Man, I forgot how dope some of this album was. Like this track, didn't even remember. Anyway, what you see here is my stack. This is stuff I've read and need to review. And this is stuff I need to read. Because why read comic books when you can just stack them up on your desk? That was sarcasm. I really should read these things. And then talk about these things. Because I like sharing stuff I like. Which maybe makes me a weirdo. I don't know. And kind of cool news, and I don't think I can get the whole thing up here, but we can sort of get part of the box in under the camera. Yeah. I got a free long box. Wow! I could not have planned that any better. I think I need to actually turn this down a little bit. Let's go down to here. Jeez. But I could not have planned that any better, man. I said that and then it just rose to a crescendo. That was perfect. But yeah, the box was just sitting by the door. It said free. I took it. On the other side of this is apparently some reorders or something going on for graham crackers. Not quite sure, but you can see. I guess this is stuff that's probably selling pretty well. You can see the usual assortment of Bat books, a couple Action Comics, Moon Knight, probably because of the movie thing coming up, Elvira Vincent Price, that was good, Chicken Devil. Can't give Chicken Devil enough credit because Chicken Devil is dope. So I don't know when this is from exactly, but it might have been from last month because Chicken Devil 2 and 3. I don't know. But that's pretty cool. You can kind of see a little bit of what's moving here in my local area. And much to my surprise, Moon Knight. That's weird. We've looped around to the beginning of the album. So let me actually get going here. So I got a few books, of course, a few books from the store. And then I got one thing in the mail. And I already cracked it open because I had no idea what it was. I had absolutely no idea what it was. So I cracked it open. So we can't really do an unboxing, but we'll get it out of the envelope and all that good stuff, and you can take a look at it. If you want to. Don't feel obligated to take a look at it, but I'm going to be getting it out anyway, so might as well. Let's see. Let me find something to put down over here under the camera. Yeah. I got this super beat up Gamera comic. I just like giant monsters. What can I say? It's kind of like how I got that kaiju comic last week. Couldn't resist. This giant monster. What do you want from me? Don't tell me what you want from me. Just because I'm not. You're not getting it. But if it was something I could give you, I would. Yeah. So Gamera, it's super beat up, man. This thing, it may not have been rolled up in somebody's pocket, but oh man, I didn't even notice that. But I'm hoping, I didn't flip through it too much, but I'm kind of hoping that there's some cool looking stuff in here. And maybe I can salvage this by, collaging it or something. Because that'd be kind of cool, man. I would absolutely love to have, a Gamera collage in my life. And hey, there's my chat. It's Dark Admiral March here. Hi, all. Oh, he's got the rockin'. You've got that book. You got this Gamera book? This was out of the 75-cent bin for free. Oh, right, I didn't do the boilerplate. So on Wednesdays, I do most of my comic book shopping at Graham Cracker Comics. And the one, it's over here in Madison on the east side. And you go into Graham Cracker, any Graham Cracker, you get 3 free books out of the 75-cent bin. So you can get all kinds of stuff. You get some stuff that's in good shape sometimes, and just kind of like nobody wants it. You get, yeah, you do have this. Cool. And sometimes you get stuff that's just beat to pieces, like this comic. Like, whatever. You know, that is clearly not happy. It's got like a water stain on it. Like, this book has seen better days. I'm going to read it because I like, you know, giant monsters and stuff. And honestly, look at it. Like, the art's not that bad. It's actually kind of good. It's got, when did this come out? Because this looks kind of like mid-2000s. No. Oh, I should notice the coloring. 1996, dude. 96. Okay. Yeah, I guess the paper stock probably would have given that away if I'd been paying attention to it. Cool. Anyway, you all did some pretty good jobs on this art here, because it's visually somewhat appealing. Oh, man, if I had just noticed what books Dark Horse was advertising here, I would have known immediately. Immediately when this came out. Man, what does Dark Horse even have anymore? You got yours out of the dollar bin, hey. But what does Dark Horse like even have? They don't have the Alien license. They don't have the Star Wars license. They've got what? Empowered? Next time that, dude, I just blanked on his name. Next time he wants to like publish a trade, like there's nothing left there. Are they even a real company? Well, I know they're a real company because I saw some of their books, and I haven't picked one up lately, but when I did pick one up, it was a couple months ago, and their book, the interior stock and the cover stock were the same, man. It felt terrible to hold it in my hand. Your shop had a nice looking copy of Godzilla #1 on the wall. You didn't get it, but if it's there next week, oh baby. March Hare is a big spender. So that was the first thing I picked up out of the 50-cent bin, or 75-cent bin for free. And regardless of the shape it's in, I'm actually pretty happy with it. I've got a little stack of books off to the side that are in my I intend to cut this up and collage it stack. So this will just go join that after I read it, probably. The next thing I got weird stuff today. Let me just preface everything I'm going to say with, I got weird stuff today. So, you know, Gamera kind of feeding my love of giant monsters. I need to clean my glasses. Where the heck is my lens cloth? Bro, I've lost my little lens cloth. There it is. There it is. Oh, did Dark Horse get the Star Wars licenses back? That doesn't make sense, because there are like 200 Star Wars comics from Marvel on the shelf right now, man. My store, you walk in there, there's like, you know, Marvel. There's like 1, 2, 3 sections that are like Marvel books, and then there's just like one section that's nothing but Star Wars titles. They're putting out so many Star Wars books. Hey, that's way better. Might actually be able to see out of my glasses. I don't know, I've got a really bright light right here, so I could see the imperfections in the lenses when I was looking at it. Alright, back to the stream. And I just yanked the cable out of my headset. Alright, it's a good read. Great. Anyway, weird thing number 2 I got. Heart of Darkness. I have no idea what this is. It was just sitting there, and it's in a bad plastic bag, which I might just put it back in. Yeah, I don't know. The plastic bag feels like it's starting to kind of like dry rot. Do you know how rubber does? Like, it kind of feels like that. Anyway, I got this. Heart of Darkness #1. I don't know anything about this. Killcat invades Freak Force. #7. Ooh. So is this an image book? I guess it's an image book that's kind of like an eye, maybe? I don't know. Or maybe it's just like an indie book that's advertising image on the back. Well, that's what it is. Wait. Is that who I think it? That can't be who I think it is. Hold on. Comic DB. Let's go, baby. Oh, what is the website? Is it just Comic DB? What is the website? Whoa. How did that turn on? Bro, how did that turn on? shoot. Oh, yeah, oh, it's comics.org. Is that what I'm looking for? I could probably find it there. No, the Comic DB. Is that what I want? Man, I don't even remember. No, here it is. Grand Comics Database. Yeah, we'll go with this. And this was Heart of Darkness. So search everything for Heart of Darkness. I guess I could show my monitor here. That's it. And there's no data. What are the odds? I have never seen... I've never went to look up a comic and just gotten nothing back here before. That's wild. I muted myself accidentally with my mouse because my mute button's on the side of the mouse. That is so weird. Alright, let's read the little text here. See what he's got to say. Jack Kirby's in Grace title King of Comics for a reason to all those fanboys out there who dared utter the words Jack Kirby sucks. Pay heed to this. In every hot artist family tree, you'll find roots beginning with the King. From Jim Lee to John Byrne to Eric Larson to Frank Miller. For all, man, what a gothic font. For all those whoever, wherever, or ever will be. Okay. And right down to the guy forking out his $2. We all owe a debt of gratitude and respect to the man who was always ahead of his time. Thanks, Jack. I'm gonna Google for a second here while you all check this out here. I don't recognize any other name off of these credits. But this is really funny if I accidentally got the book or a book by the guy I think, because he's an artist, not a writer. So let's see if there's like a something that we can go with here. No, there's just no information out there. At least that I'm finding on the first page of search results. Yeah, by the time we get to the second page of search results, we're not even talking comic books anymore. The StarCraft wiki. What the hey? Well, this is a fun mystery. This is absolutely a fun mystery. So I gotta wonder. Oh, he did the pencils! I didn't even see. I just saw the writing credit. Hold on. Let's see if this looks like Lone Star's art. No, bears no resemblance. But that's a cool page right here. Some kind of explosion in a laboratory or whatever. Oh no! So she accidentally stabbed herself on a penknife? And then boom! I don't know what's going on in this book, but it looks absolutely crazy. I think I'm going to have to make an individual post about this on Twitter and see what kind of response I get, because that's just so nuts. It's crazy. And then the other book I got, I can't actually show the bottom half of the cover. Anytime I see in the 75-cent bin manga that's been serialized as a comic, I end up picking it up. So I got this. I have no idea what it is. It's got a warning up on top, and that sounds like a disreputable publisher. The cover's got a fold in it right there, but otherwise it's not in bad shape. And there's actually a little nip slip at the bottom of the cover here, so I can't show you it. And when I opened it up to stuff like this, right? And I was like, oh, that looks cool. It turns out that if I had opened up one page prior to this, there's some stuff I can't show on stream. So, we got that going on. But there's like some cool like space station designs and stuff here. So I have no idea what this book is or anything about it, but it's a little bit naughty. Also kind of cool looking. I like the space gun she's got. Let's see, I'm just going to kind of flip through it, see if there's anything else like spectacular. Oh my. Oh my, you can guess what's going on that page. And then we just like come to the end of the book. Oh, what a great name for a convention back in the day. That's cool. Hey, 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 hey. This is a hoot. Alright, so this is some publisher I've never heard of, right? Oh, March here is thinking about what was on that page I couldn't show. Alright, we blow down high video prices. Save on a large selection of anime videotapes. All the best from the top companies. And what do we get when we get down to the bottom? Antarctic Press Video. Tired of paying those high prices for your favorite anime? Then give our Antarctic Press Video a try. Send for free list of titles and ordering information. That is not their current office location, at least for the comic division. Oh, and here's Stretch Your Mind with comics from Antarctic Press. Oh my goodness. Dude! Venus Comics is an AP imprint? I had no idea. I thought they were just buying ad space in like a dirty book. But no, this is blowing my mind. I probably knew this at some point. But this is like just absolutely blowing my mind that AP used to publish dirty manga. Oh, that's a hoot. Kimbra, Prince of the Phalons. That sounds kind of cool, actually. I guess I shouldn't be surprised, because Fred Perry used to not always draw a gold digger, if you know what I mean. Wild! Anyway, I can't show you the whole cover. Oh, After War, Before Peace. Twilight X. What a hoot. I'm glad I picked this up, because there's some weird like ad stuff in the back that totally makes this all worthwhile. Yeah, I guess I should have noticed, like here, this ad for whatever this is. Dodecaine? AP. So I probably should have just noticed. So I'm going to just kind of casually slip this underneath the other books so that YouTube will remain happy and healthy and cool with what we're doing here. AP still prints Gold Digger. Don't ever be confused. AP still prints Gold Digger. Dirty Pair, the American Dirty Pair comics were published, let's see, Adam Warren did the art for a lot of those. And they were published through, oh gosh, I don't remember. Hold on. Studio Proteus. That's it. And I don't know who like owns Studio Proteus. Let's see, Dirty Pair, publisher, Eclipse Comics, Dark Horse Comics, Manga Publishing, and Simic Comics. So let's go on a journey into Wikipedia, my friends. We have the power. I actually have an issue of some Dirty Pair book, and the art inside of it is absolutely gorgeous. So let's see. So publisher Eclipse and Dark Horse. I knew the Dark Horse stuff because that's like the later books. So Studio Proteus published through Eclipse, it looks like. Studio Proteus is a Japanese manga import translation lettering company founded in 1986 by Torrance Smith based in da-da-da-da. The company worked with different publishers including Viz, Innovation, and Eclipse. Its main outlets were Dark Horse for mainstream titles and Fantagraphics for naughty books. There you go. Now we know. We have all been educated. Later years, criticism about it. As times changed, however, Torrance Smith developed an acrimonious relationship with the more hardcore parts of the manga fandom. As shoujo manga became popular, fans very soon approached Dark Horse for not releasing any shoujo, despite Smith's repeated explanation that he did not enjoy it. Knew little about it, had no interest in releasing any. Their initial output was predominantly sci-fi and action. Yeah. His taste as a writer and member of the SFWA, but also reflected the taste of the American comics direct market, who were the primary purchasers of manga at the time, and manga fandom of the 80s and 90s. Yeah, a lot of my favorite manga and anime are that kind of material, sci-fi and violent. Weird. Weird. Dude, this music is like so epic! I can't help but like feel energized. Anyway, that was all the free stuff I got. Some really interesting looking things here. I gotta dig. Eclipse and Blackthorn printed some manga early on in the black and white craze. Yeah. I gotta, like, read this. Like, seriously read it. I gotta put it, like, at the top of my read stack. Which is gigantic, by the way. I'm embarrassed at the size of the read stack. But I want to read it. And maybe if I got good sunlight, take some good pictures of it. Alright. So, Draculina. This is the first book I paid for this week. Out of, you know, however many is in the stack. And honestly, I probably wouldn't have got it. I probably would have just completely ignored it, except Christopher Priest wrote it, which means it's going to tie into his Vampirella stuff, which I still got to read, like, Unholy... Oh, man, I think I had to read both issues, actually. Oh, my gosh, do I really have 2 months of comics to read? I have 2 months of comics to read, much to my shame. But, so I got it because it ties into that, and I want to see how all that goes, because I am invested in that. It's been stupid and hard to understand at times, and then sometimes it pays off, and it's just like, whoa, that's cool. So I'm hoping there's going to be more payoff here. Like Sacred 6 kind of ended on... it didn't really pay off. Dude! I like the artist. Who is this? Michael Santa Maria. Okay. Eva Nunes colored it. Oh, Eva Nunes does... lots of coloring work that I see. Like Zenoscope sends me their newsletter email, and he's always like pieces of art he's colored are always in that. This is kind of cool. That's a great like splash page. That should have been the first page, by the way, when you open the book up, instead of whatever this is. That should have been the first page, because that just hooks you and goes, man, what's she doing? And then the next page. Thunk! She just stabs some dude in the head. I'm down. I'm game. Let's flip later in the book. I don't know what she just injected herself with. Suddenly, I'm a little uncomfortable with the subject matter. Like, if we're talking like drug use and stuff, clearly we can't talk about that on YouTube. Please, YouTube censors, don't come for me, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it. Let's see. I lost my... There it is. Lost my window that I was looking at. Alright. So it looks cool. It's probably written incomprehensibly like the rest of everything Christopher Priest has written in this Vampirella saga. But I'm game to give it a try. I absolutely am. Hopefully I'm going to like it. Because what's the point of buying something if you end up not liking it? And the answer to that is there is no point. If you didn't like it, why did you buy it, bro? You shouldn't have. You should have saved your money. The other book I bought this week, and brace yourself for this, brace yourself, and honestly I'm kind of on the fence about actually buying this. Like, I don't know. Let me just put it down and then I can finish my sentence, my statement. So if you watched my Maestro reviews, I've been like, the first issue or two of Maestro, the original miniseries, were pretty cool. This is like the third miniseries. And frankly, it should have just been an ongoing. This should be Maestro issue, what, 11? Instead of Maestro World War M issue number 1. But of course, they're doing it for that big number 1 issue pop. You know, gotta pump those sales figures up. Oh, that reminds me, I was in a hurry to get the stream started, so I didn't finish looking something up. I need to pull up a website to show later. Here it is. Got it. Got what I needed. Okay. Click back over here. You know, And I've been kind of disappointed in everything else that's gone here. I mean, we know where the story's going, right? So it's really like the journey that matters. But there are a lot fewer people who are already dead in the Maestro universe than I would have expected for a post-apocalyptic universe where he's been imprisoned for, or by AIM for like 30 years or whatever it was before he busted loose. Like, I don't know. Like, look at this. He's fighting the Abomination, Namor, and I guess that's the Human Torch over there. I'm not really sure who that is on the left side. But shouldn't some of these people just be dead at this point? Or like when he was fighting Hercules in the previous miniseries, which was a total waste. The only good part of that was when Hercules came back to life for like 3 panels on fire. And then that was it. Like, let's just open this up. Let's just open this up. Quit moping. Okay. You know what? If it's really just like the Atlanteans fighting the Abomination, I'm cool with that. Like, that would be a fun book. Oh, March Harris says, I picked up a couple of Fantastic Four back issues. Nice. I always like picking those up too. A Ghost Rider you need for your Volume 2 run. You bought a bunch of Harvey books. Nice. That's pretty cool. I ain't gonna diss that, man. Oh, man, the Star imprint. Talk about going back to the 80s. I got a couple of Star books in my Marvel boxes somewhere. I don't remember what they are, but I got a couple. Oh, I think like Heathcliff. I think I got like 2 issues of Heathcliff. And they published like a Heathcliff comic. Dude. We're time traveling with your book purchases. See, my book purchases were like in the present. Your book purchases, we have gone into the past. You like she's into comics? Yeah. You know, I tried to get my nephew, well, one of my nephews into comics. And I don't think it really worked. So I'm not going to waste my money anymore. I'll just give him like a $10 Steam gift card or something, you know? But I tried, darn it. I tried. Alright, let's look at a different page of this. Like, this is a pretty cool page. Like, I am game with this. Although, these Atlanteans feel, they look more like DC Atlanteans than anything else. Okay, so Abomination and Namor are hanging out. Yes, that is correct. He goes by, what? Maestro. Oh. Oh, look at that move. Oh, and there's Doom. Plotting revenge. Oh, Richard Jones, man. So all the characters we've had introduced in the 2 previous miniseries that have survived are all going to join a conspiracy against the Maestro. Whoa, it's a Ninja Weasel. You know, Ninja Weasel, I don't even know what I said that I know. Or that you know. Or that anybody knows, you know? So I guess I don't know what you don't know. Because you don't know what I said you know. So we're kind of just stuck going around in like a circle here. A circle of knowing. Yeah. Well, Ninja Weasel, since you're here, and for anybody who's joining us late, let me just kind of go back through the books. So this is book number 1 I got, during which I discovered that Venus Comics is an imprint of Antarctic Press. When I flipped this book open, it didn't look very naughty because I flipped it open to right here, and I got cool sci-fi spaceship things, and I was a pretty happy guy. But I should have known, and I should have noticed like the little, yeah, on the cover, which I didn't even notice at the time. And there we go. And we kind of went on a little time capsule back to the 90s. Buy your VHS tapes cheap from Antarctic Press Video, bro. It's a hoot. Oh man, yeah. We went to the 90s. Then, I also got this. The book is trashed, by the way. I mean, you can kind of see, like, this book has been in a lot of hands. It's been well read. So, yeah, Spicy 90s Flashbacks. And the, you know, it's not in great shape. But giant monsters. And I'm hoping I can get, like, enough cool Gamera stuff out of this that I could do something with. I can cut it up and do a collage. I got, like, 4 books stacked up over there to collage with. And I'm going to add this to the stack. Bakum! Hey, wait, isn't this Gamera villain like an alien and he gets like really big after he kills his friends? Something like that. I don't really remember. Gamera, friend to all children, indeed. And the third book I got for free out of the 75-cent bin was this. I was just like, that cover's kind of cool looking. Like, I was like, yeah, I'm going to give this a try. And then I cracked it open to the first page. And do you remember when I reviewed Lone Star Ninja Weasel? Probably not. It was like 2 years ago or 3 years ago, something like that. Anyway, Mike S. Miller, he did like the art in DC's Injustice books, for example. Kind of fallen out of favor with a lot of people. But I didn't even see the pencils thing. I just saw the co-writer. And I was like, is that the same Mike S. Miller? And I think it is the same Mike S. Miller, because I then saw the pencils line next to co-writer. And the pencil work is pretty competent. So, probably the same guy. So, you know, kind of a fun find. Then next, book by Christopher Priest, kind of set in the same universe as his Vampirella stuff. And I gotta say, I like the art from this artist, man. Let me find that opening sequence where Draculina, who is the real Vampirella, by the way, she's the actual daughter of Lilith, as opposed to being like Vampirella and not being the actual daughter of Lilith. And she's just like casually jumping off of, you know, a building or a sign or whatever onto the LA highway and murdering somebody. And that's kind of cool. I was definitely down to see this. Oh, what you got over there? There's a mount in Final Fantasy XIV that's a big old turtle. And when you fly, it pulls all its legs. Oh my gosh! What? Why don't you have this? Why didn't you tell me about this sooner? Why must I find things out secondhand and so late, Ninja Weasel? Why? Why indeed? Anyway, I was pretty happy with the Michael Santa Maria art and the Ivan Nunes coloring. You do have it. Do you just write it all the time? Do you do anything else in the game? Like, what else is there you could possibly do? Jesus. Oh my lord, this cover gallery keeps going. Look at this. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all the way to N. Because, of course, we have, like, multiple variations. So this one's metal, apparently. This one's not. Then over here, we've got O through Y. And then we start on retailer exclusives. Bird City Comics, Great Wall Comics, Comics Kingdom of Canada, Comic Haven, Gotham Central. Hey, I know them. Jamie Tyndall's web store has 1, 2, 3, 4. He has 4 covers in his web store. Comic Tom. Don't tell Mori Kyopa about them. I think he gets the Comic Tom box, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different covers. How ridiculous. How many covers is that? We went to, what, let's see. 5, 9, 14, 19, 23, 28, 33, 37, 42. Well, that's a good number. You know, that's the kind of number that you have when you need the answer to something. You gotta go? Alright, my dude. You take care, March here. And then the last book I got, Maestro, which doesn't seem to have a whole lot of Maestro in it. Maury's doing alright. He's rocking that DoorDash life. Doesn't seem to have a whole lot of Maestro, because when I opened it up, we went to here, where it's Atlanteans fighting the Abomination. And then a little bit later, Namor shows up to talk to the Abomination. Because, you know, we're in a post-apocalyptic world where everybody is already dead. So, of course, naturally, Namor the Submariner is still around. Oh, Maestro showed up for a cameo in his own book. And then we got Dr. Doom on the opposite page. And he goes to talk to Rick Jones. And that's it. That's everything I got. Yeah, Maury's doing like the DoorDash thing. He seems pretty satisfied with that, I guess. I mean, it's just driving your car and then hustling to doors, right? Now the final thing, and it's a shame that March Hare wasn't here, because we're going to take this out. I don't know what all's in here except for the book. Well, hold on, there's something else in the bottom, maybe? Yeah, there was. There was a sticker. Hold on, there's a bunch of stuff in here. I got to look at all this, because I don't remember what this book was, except it had Matt Weldon art. There we go. Alright, so here's the book itself, which I got because, or I backed it because Matt Weldon did the art. And I think this book is pretty late, too. I think this book was supposed to have, like, gotten to me like a year ago. It was an Indiegogo campaign. They shipped it in just a bubble mailer. And this book has been bumped on the top. See if I can get there. You can see the places where it's been bumped. So the wax is actually peeled up on the edges of the cover. This cover's got a little teeny crink in it. There you go. And there's some more like rough handling that happened to it along the bottom. You can see that. Not as bad as the top, though. Oh my god. It's got a freaking spine tick. It's a brand new book. That's from somebody holding the book like this, one-handed. They put their pressure right there. The back covers. Got one right there. There's where another finger was. So this is where his fingers were when he was holding the book. He had one up here. The thumb was like here. Oh, it was probably picked up with this hand. Probably picked up with this hand. It's got a... There, you can see it like that. It's got a little bit of a crease in the cover. In the back cover. What'd you guys do? Just like take this and just throw it in the envelope or throw it around the desk? Come on, bro. It's got that new book smell, man. All those volatile chemicals, all those toxins just oozing out. Fortunately, the book has Matt Weldon art on the inside. And looks really nice because of that. But, jeez. Talk about taking a beating. Now, granted, this is still better than that one copy of the Whatever Valley Grimoire that I got from Blake, and I just forgot her last name. Which, basically, the whole front section of the book was just kind of like folded like that. Just, bloop. She sent me a new one, but come on. Bro, you shouldn't have shipped that. You shouldn't have shipped it. Here, let me get the mailer back out so you can see, like, I'm not kidding, this is just a bubble mailer. It's not a stay flat, rigid mailer or anything. It's just a regular old bubble mailer, which means, you know, that can happen very easily. Better than the metal cover rag? Oh, yeah. Jeez. I've seen some abominable things happen to comic books. Oh, we got some little stickers here that came with it. Those are pretty cool. What else we got? We got 1, 2, 3 identical bookmarks, a 4th different bookmark, a 5th bookmark that's the same as the 4th one. One side's glossy and one's uncoated. That's kind of weird. Yeah, it's like a matte stock. And then I got another sticker of an eyeball. Why do I have so many bookmarks? Like, is that an apology? Were the bookmarks added as an apology? Like, hey bro, we know your book's got a spine tick. In a square-bound book! It's not even like a floppy. Like, spine ticks are really easy to make in floppies. It doesn't take a whole lot of pressure, especially if it's near a staple, because the staples warp the paper. Like, in a hardback, you gotta, like, deliberately do this. You gotta be like, I want to put a spine tick in the book right here. You gotta just push. Oh, man. It's pushing so easy. I'm not even applying any pressure. That's never coming out. That's never coming out. What a crock of crud. A big poopy poo. Yeah, I'm being very eloquent tonight. Let's see, before we move on, real quick, there was some attempted, like, Twitter drama at me today. I'm still kind of confused by that, but some people just want to overreact to stuff for some reason, and that's all I'm going to say about it, because it's dumb. And I'm not picking a fight with anybody, because, well, if I was going to pick a fight, you'd certainly know I was picking the fight. Kind of like I'm about to do here. Ooh, transition. With Action Lab Comics. So, this is an article about a class action lawsuit. This article came out actually last week. And I read it when it came out. And I started reading the actual complaint. I skimmed over it. There's a lot of juicy stuff in there. So, this is going to be 1, maybe 2 videos from me here. Probably recorded this weekend. But basically, there's a whole lot of really, really just, you won't believe it kind of stuff in this complaint. We're not even getting into the Action Lab drove somebody to suicide thing. Like, that happened. That's a thing. That's a real thing. But that ain't in here. That dude is dead and not alive to make a complaint. But a lot of other people did. And a lot of these other people, the stuff they're saying, failed to pay for page rates. So the guy had to finance the book himself. So the cost of the book was 25 grand. You can't read it, but that's where this section is. There's a lot of, like, just absolutely crazy stuff in here that people are saying Action Lab did. And I look forward to getting a chance to go over it and talk about some of the crazier elements of this, because the more I read this, the more astounded I was that this company somehow managed to not get sued sooner. Because you start talking like tens of thousands of dollars, and it suddenly becomes worth hiring a lawyer to actually go file a suit and intervene on your behalf. You know, if it's like $500 or whatever, a lot of people will just let that slide, because $500 in the grand scheme of things, it's a lot of money, but your lawyer's going to cost you $500 to write a demand letter and send it, and then handle, like, the initial reply before you even get into an actual, like, lawsuit or filing one. So this is just absolutely wild. These dudes and dudettes are all alleging some really, really crazy things. I got this PDF downloaded, and we'll go through it one day. But that day is not tonight, because I think I'm winding down on the stream here. But I just wanted to kind of point this out as something I'm going to be doing, so you can look forward to me talking about legal stuff, even though I'm not a lawyer, because I'm not really going to be talking about the law on the matter. I'm just going to go through and try to pull out some of the more interesting things that people have to say about their working conditions with Action Lab Entertainment, because somebody needs to talk about this, and nobody's talking about this. One thing I've been looking for in the last couple of days is Action Lab making a public statement about it. They have not. I haven't seen anybody really talking about it except for saying that it exists. So maybe there's a conversation going on, but I can't find it. So if I have to be the one to, like, start some kind of dialogue on that, I am absolutely going to do that, because I think it'll be interesting. We can kind of whittle our way towards the truth of, holy crap, this is crazy. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to talk about tonight. I think that's it. My voice is feeling okay. I might actually go stream Pathfinder over on Twitch here in a little bit. I don't know. 50-50. We'll flip a coin. But yeah, it's been a great night. It's been a pretty good week. The temperature outside, is above freezing. It's getting cold tonight, but then it goes back above freezing like tomorrow night. Yeah, back above freezing. I did that correctly. So that's all good stuff. Ninja Weasel, March Hare, you beautiful, beautiful lurking people out there. Thank you so much for your lurks. I appreciate it. Much love, as they say. And you know what? I guarantee I'm going to go do something on Twitch here in a little bit. Probably Pathfinder. I don't know that I want to go play City Heroes and then join like the Midnight Hammy raid. I'm kind of burned out on Hammy raids. I did too many of them. I do like the Hamikaze though. That Midnight Hamadon raid. Oh, D&D, more like D&D's in bagged, bludgeon, dragged. Well, yeah, exactly. So you all take care of yourselves. You have a great one. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And if people try to drag you into drama and you don't want to be, just remember, they can't make you. They can't force you to be in that drama unless you just want to be. So while you're here, before you go, please hit me with one of them likes. And now I'm going to shut up and give you the thumbs up.